What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this video. So let's talk about Bitcoin and this bull run which has been happening this weekend. I mean, we've had a really massive move the last 24 hours, and we broke this key level right here, 25k. Okay, we were in consolidation for a couple of days. This is the 15-minute chart, and you see it was just consolidating side to side, and was really waiting for a breakout to happen. And 25k is one of the key areas that I always talk about. The key areas are areas which include the zero areas like 25,000, 26,000, 27,000, and 25,000 was a significant key area which blew right through it right there. Okay, so it blew right through, and ever since it broke that key level, it's just been pumping up and up, and we nearly got to 28,000. We're just shy of 28,000, so that's a massive $3,000 move within a period of 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so clearly the direction is long, and we still have a strong bull run with BTC, and a lot of people are talking about the next level being the 30k level, which I believe, when you look at this, it's definitely it's going to get there just by looking at the way that BTC is moving at this moment. Okay, so but what I really want to talk about is how to get good entries when trading a parabolic market, because the worst thing that you want to do is just get in on a trade and enter right and enter and get FOMO in right at the top. You don't want that, because if you FOMO into the top of the market will most likely go against you, and you will be in some drawdown and in some negative territory, which you don't really want, because when you're in negative territory, you'll panic and you'll close out the trade. And when we're in a bull run, the market will always move back up, and because we've been in this bull run for a while now, and most of the time the market will dump against you and it will move back up, which is what's been happening. Okay, so let's go to the 1 minute chart. All right, so this is the 1 minute chart. Okay, and as you can see, we broke the 25k level. We've been running up. Okay, so if you missed out on getting a good entry on the trades, never ever should you FOMO and enter your trade at the top, especially if you're leverage trading or using big trade sizes. Okay, so when you look at this area, good areas to enter is when the market pulls back. So for example, for this move here, the market pulled back right here, so this would be a good area to get in and then hold your trade for a good $200 move back up. Wait for the market to pull back, get in on a good entry, and then ride it back up. Okay, and if you look at this example right here, this is a really good example here. Okay, you see this pattern right here. Let me just zoom in a bit. This pattern right here and this pattern right here looks pretty much similar. Okay, so when there is a massive move like this, expect pullbacks between $300 to $700 or $800 pullbacks, because it will happen. So for this example, the market moved up to 26,800 and it pulled back to 26,000. So that was a $700 to $800 pullback. Okay, and this is normal, especially where Bitcoin is at the moment. It's currently at 27,000. Pullbacks between $300 to $800 are completely normal. Even $1,000 pullbacks are normal. Okay, so that's what you could expect when entering a trade on a pullback. And what you would do is just wait for the pullback, enter it, and then ride it back up, because we're in a bull market. Okay, and then take your profit, wait for a pullback, and enter it back up. Okay, so in this example, it happened again. The market is parabolic. It moved all the way back up. From 27,000 to about 28,000. It was just going up and up and up. Okay, so you could have waited for entries around here. If the market moved up here, wait for a good pullback right here, enter along, take your profit, and then once the higher we get the bigger the dumps are going to be. Okay, so really, if you're leverage trading, you really have to control your leverage and manage your account properly so that you don't get liquidated and you don't blow your whole account. So when I saw that the market was moving up towards this another key area, the 28,000 key area, I was expecting the market to pull back down. So I did have a trade here, and I closed it off right here, and I can show you that trade. Alright, so this is the trade right here. So I had a trade running right here. I entered at 27,496, and I held it to about close to about 28,000. Okay, I'm using 37x leverage. Okay, so that's enough so that if the trade goes against me, my cut loss is 26,900, which is quite far away. It's about $800 away from my entry. Okay, so if you look and see the market's pushing back up, I'm already in profit, 54%. I got a good entry. I rode this trade out, and then once it got to that key area, towards that key area of 28,000, I decided to close off the trade and take profit because around those key areas there is a high possibility for the market to get rejected and pull back down. Okay, and so it's better to take your profit and close off your trade, which is what I did. So that was that trade, okay, which happened right there. Okay, so I got an entry right here, closed it out right at the top, perfect close, because after I closed my trade out, the market pulled back down. Now, if I zoom in, I was looking for another entry back up. I was looking to get in right here, okay, because it did pull back about $200. I was waiting for it to pull back. I missed that entry, okay. But if you got into the trade right here, you would have, still made a fair bit of money because it did move up about $180. Okay, and then we had a massive pullback. Okay, so expect big pullbacks between $300 to $800 when you get massive parabolic moves like this, which is what happened. The market just went up to 27,890. And it dropped all the way back down to 27,250. So, since it did pull back all the way down here, I got into this trade. Okay, because we are in an uptrend, we had a massive pullback. This is a good place to get in on the trade because the possibility of it moving back up is actually quite high because we are in an uptrend and a bull market. And I got into this trade and I closed it out right around here somewhere. Okay, so that's what you got to look out for. I also got a video of that trade which I can show you. Alright, so this is a trade. I got in at 27,423. A good pullback. Waited for it to move back up. And I'm already 19% on this trade. If I fast forward the video, I wanted to get out with a fair bit of profit on this trade, and it moved back up to about 27,750. Okay, so that was a good $300 move up. So the most important part is when you see moves like that, if you're leverage trading, just take profit and run and wait for other setups, wait for another pullback. We are in an uptrend, so pullbacks are bound to happen, but in this case this was quite a big pullback. Okay, so that's what's been happening with the market today, and that's how you enter a trade in a market which is moved up significantly. Wait for good, decent pullbacks. Enter your trade. Watch your wallet. Make sure you manage your trade properly. Manage the amount of money that you enter into your trade, and manage the leverage that you're using. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you put a comment below, and if you want to know which platform I'm using to trade, I use this platform here, which is called bitseven. It's probably one of the most user-friendliest platforms. So if you guys are interested in using bitseven, I'll have a link below this video which will allow you to register for free. It's BTC in and BTC out. So, and there's no KYC, so it's quite easy to register and deposit your BTC and withdraw your BTC without any KYC approval, which is what I really like about it. Okay, and it's a very user-friendly platform to use. Alright, so anyway guys, hope you have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.